This is episode 3 of the Surviving the 20-somethings podcast. This one is titled Pressing Through to Your Purpose, you guys. Because as we talked about before, once you discover your purpose and you begin to pursue your purpose, it will not be all sunny skies and rainbows. There will be some tough days, but I am confident that by the end of this episode, you all will be prepared to push through those days, to press through, and to, just be out here, flourishing, growing and learning and living and loving, all of those things. So let's jump right in. What's going on? What is going on? What is going on? I will tell you what's going on here. The weather went from a cool 80-something degrees. I'm talking about, flowy dresses and sandals and slushies and ice cream weather to a straight up cool 55. And I mean, wind just blowing. And guys, I've been cold, okay? Cold. And so, therefore, my attitude has been on 1,000 all day. I have not been a happy camper. I don't like to be cold. And so, I have not been living my best life today. I don't know. Pray for me. I'm working on it. I've been trying to get my attitude together all day. I've been trying to feel better. But, woo, this weather was kicking my butt today, you guys. But what's going on with you guys? How's the weather there? Have you been eating your baked chicken? Have you been drinking your gallon of water? Are your edges flourishing? What is going on? As of right now, y'all still been a little stingy, with your updates or whatever, but that's okay. That is okay. I'm not going to hold it to you. I'm just going to keep pressing on, and I'm going to trust you guys to just jump on board whenever you see fit to jump on board. And I know that it'll be soon. But anyway, life hacks. Let's go. All right, you guys, today's life hack is goal setting. Listen, goal setting is so important because if you don't know where you're going, are you even really going anywhere? So, goal setting is so important in so many different areas. So, it's so important to have, physical goals, physical fitness goals. It's important to have financial goals. It's important to have academic goals. It's important to have, mental, emotional goals. So if you say, I tend to overreact when someone does this certain thing. So say, for instance, if, I have a pet peeve is being interrupted. And so when I'm talking and someone interrupts me, that's a whole thing. And so a small goal that I remember setting for myself once was to just work on pulling that in. You know what I'm saying? So that when something like that does happen, I don't necessarily react the way that I naturally want to react. And so that for me was me just setting a small goal, physical fitness goals. Your physical fitness goal could just look like, okay, you know what? I never work out. I'm going to set a physical fitness goal of going to the gym once per week. Boom. Start small. You know what I'm saying? You could have financial goals such as, I'm going to save $50 a month every month for this entire year. And at the end of the year, I have an extra $600 saved up for, I don't know, a rainy day fund or something. I don't know. Something. But it'll be, yours. Small goals, you guys. Goal setting is so important. And then, goal setting, and especially the small ones, they really just set you up for the big ones. So I can say, okay, I'll go to the gym once a week, every week for the next month. And then, the second month I'll go twice a week, right? Small goals. But once you set those goals and you begin to meet those goals, and then you even exceed those goals, it just sets you up for the bigger ones. It's like, okay, boom, if I can do that, I can lose 20 pounds in 1 month. I can get back down to my, 22-year-old weight. I can do those things because that's what setting small goals and achieving those goals does for you guys. And so today's life hack is goal setting, you guys. I encourage you to look at least 3 areas of your life this week, okay? Whether it be financial, physical, academic, mental, emotional, whatever it be. I charge you to look at least 3 areas of your life and to set just small, minor goals in each one of those areas, you guys. And then boom, meet them. And then boom, exceed them. And then watch how much better your life will be in that area. Okay? Number 1, you guys, and this one is going to be tough. Okay? I promise you, this is going to be tough. We've all heard the saying before, you are your own biggest enemy. And listen, it is the truth. Okay? So number 1 is get out of your own way. Okay? So many times we are the one and only thing keeping us from reaching our purpose, from meeting our goals, from being the best version of ourselves. So many times we are the one who wakes up in the morning when that alarm goes off and then presses the snooze button when you know you're supposed to get up and you're supposed to be meeting your goals. Sometimes when it comes down to it and you're supposed to walk into that room and you're supposed to be bold and be confident in that interview, your own brain starts to tell you that you're not good enough. Your own brain starts to say, you know what, there are people more qualified than you. I mean, listen, it be your own mind. You are literally your biggest enemy, you guys. But today, starting today, for the rest of this week and forevermore, we are officially getting out of our own way. Do you understand me? Every time that those thoughts begin to rise up in your mind, we are going to shut it down. And you know how we're going to do that? With those affirmations that we talked about last week. That's right. Affirmations. Affirmations in private and then affirmations in action, you guys. We are getting out of our own way so that we can be our best selves, okay? Number 2, also a tough one. Get those other negative people out of your way. Listen, you see this quote all the time, but listen, it's about to go to a new level for you, okay? Good vibes only. Listen, energy is contagious. That stuff rubs off on you. Have you ever just been in a good mood and then walked into a room with somebody who was just mad? I mean, just for no reason, just mad. And then have you ever noticed how your energy starts to change? Like, have you ever just noticed that? It's because energy is contagious, guys. Listen, get off the phone with those people that you tell your ideas to, and they start saying, watch. Come on, what's the link? Post it on Facebook so that I can share it. Make this post public. Those are the people that we need in our space, you guys. Listen, I'm telling you right now, you will face enough battles, okay? You will face enough struggles. Don't add extra ones on by allowing negative people to come into your space and to just rub off on you, by allowing them to decrease your positivity, to decrease your outlook on life, to decrease your self-confidence, okay? No, we're not doing that anymore. Listen, we are cutting it off. Good vibes only. Do you hear me? And number 3, remember your why, okay? So at the very beginning, you need to know your why. Your why may be your children. It may be your mother who you watch struggle to take care of you, or mother and father as well. It may be your younger siblings that are dependent on you. Whatever it is, just remember why it is that you have to be the best version of yourself. Remember who is depending on you. Remember why this matters. Remember why you go so hard. Remember why you couldn't sleep at night knowing that you were not reaching your full potential. Remember those things, you guys. And anytime that the road gets extremely tough, anytime that you're just really struggling with it, I want you to go back, sit down, get alone, take some time, and reflect. Meditate. Remember your why. Remember why you started. Remember why you cannot quit. There's a saying, and it says, I thought about quitting and then I realized who was watching me. And that is everything that I need every time that I think about quitting. I think about my kid. I think about my Ethan, my baby. And listen, all I can think about is how devastating, how detrimental that would be to him if he were to see me quit. Seeing me quit would give him an out for the rest of his life. For the rest of his life, it would give him a way to quit and to feel okay in doing that, because, parents are your very first teachers. And as his parent, what am I teaching him? That is my why, and that is what I remember, and that is what I go back to, you guys. Even on nights where I have to cry, I will sit there, I will cry, I will do whatever it needs to do, whatever, excuse me, I need to do. But at the end of the day, I remember my why. I remember my baby. I remember that I have to do it for him so that he can have a good life, so that he can have the best life, the best teacher, so that he can gain so many experiences, so many different things that I didn't necessarily get to experience. The goal with each, generation is to get better and better and better. And that is truly, truly, truly my goal. And it should be yours too. And my why is currently creeping into my room right now. And so, number 4, you guys, be encouraged. So I actually just snagged some of my pillows, you guys, so that I can just kind of show you. Here's one of the pillows that sits on my bed. It says, hustle and heart will set you apart. Here is another one. It says, the future is female. You can see back here on my wall, I have signs that say, dream big, keep going. I have some on this side over here that say, pray more, worry less. There, you can't really see it, but those little pink things that you see, those are sticky notes that I've placed there. And I've put Bible scriptures and just, motivational messages on them. And I'll place them just randomly around to encourage myself. Listen, encourage yourself. The going is going to get tough. I am telling you right now. I would be a liar if I acted as if that was not going to happen. It will happen. But encourage yourself. Keep yourself encouraged. Surround yourself with things, with items that remind you to be encouraged. And that's why I have so many of these, like statement pillows and things. And I have more. But that is why, because it reminds me, it's the end of the night and I'm tired and I'm getting in the bed, and as I'm pulling the pillows off my bed, I see this one that says, the future is female. And I am reminded that I am powerful beyond measure, that I have a purpose, that, me being female is an advantage, and that I will use it in that way. Just, you guys, encourage yourself. Be encouraged. Stay encouraged, okay? Surround yourself, all right? It's important. Last, but certainly not least, you guys, number 5 is to be you. Listen, as you begin to really just press into that thing, it will be so tempting to want to look like, sound like, act like, walk like, talk like, whoever is killing it in that area right now. So when you start your own, your own fitness journey, and you want to bring people along, you want to be a fitness trainer, it will be tempting to want to do it exactly like, the Fancy Fits and the Gardeners. But just remember to be you, because a very important part of purpose is that it is unique to you, that everything about you, everything in your life, everything that you've dealt with has been shaping you for your purpose. And remember, guys, there is nobody else on this earth that can fulfill your purpose the way that you can, the way that you were intended to, okay? So just remember to be you. Stay true to yourself no matter what. Just be genuine. Be you. Be you, T4. Okay, that was a little cheesy. Hashtag, let's talk about it. So, you guys, I had someone to slide into my inbox on Facebook. Well, not really inbox, but that anonymous box, that game thing they just had going on Facebook, whatever, Profoundly. Yeah, that thing. So someone slid into my inbox and was saying that they love materialistic things. They said that part of the reason why is because they love to shop, and then another part is because they really enjoy the compliments and the attention that they receive based off of the things that they wear and have. And this person also was wondering about some advice about spending money more wisely and about, just creating better habits surrounding that. And what I would like to say to this person is that, first and foremost, it is fairly normal to, enjoy receiving compliments and attention. That's a fairly normal thing. Nothing to really be worried about there. But what I will say is to just not be so consumed with your outer appearance. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. And as far as helping to control that, I would just say that probably what will be your best bet will be to sit down and create a budget. And so whether your budget needs to be monthly or bi-weekly or weekly, sit down, create a budget. Make sure that you take care of the necessities first. I don't know if you have bills, but if you do have bills, food, that's a necessity. Tithing, that's a necessity. In my life, that's a necessity. Get down your priorities first. And then with what you have left, use that, ration that off. Use it wisely. Now, I'm not saying everything else that you have left can go to shopping and buying materialistic things. But I'm just saying that, if that is what you enjoy, I'm not one to just say that, oh, that's shallow to want materialistic things. I think that's perfectly normal. I think that there are people who enjoy those types of things that are making money off of it. Hey, look at stylists. Look at designers. Look at, store owners, shop owners, boutique owners making money doing what they love, because they also enjoy materialistic things. And so they're making a profit off of, creating those things or designing those things and then selling those things to other people. So I would say, first and foremost, if you love it that much, try to make it work for you. Yeah, try to make it work for you. Listen, it's not all bad. Do sit down, create a budget, be wise in your spending, be wise in, in everything you do, but just try to make that work for you. That might be your passion leading to your purpose. You never know. You never know. Hey, I can't say. That's between you and God. So, yeah. That's all I have on that. Thank you so much for sliding into my profound lead box. I really do appreciate it. I hope that was helpful to you. If not, let me know and I will go back and try again and also solicit some advice from the rest of our community members. All right, you guys, that wraps up episode number 3 of the Surviving the 20-Somethings podcast. Pressing to your purpose. If you guys have not already, do make sure that you go back and check those first 2 episodes. If you have not already, make sure you catch those as well. Finding your purpose and then pursuing your purpose, which led up to this episode of pressing into your purpose, guys. As usual, make sure that you leave your likes, your dislikes, your comments, your suggestions in the comments below. Or feel free to slide into my inbox on Facebook, Instagram, or Snapchat, or my iMessages if you have my number. I look forward to hearing from you guys. I hope that those 5 tips have been helpful to you and that you will take those things and use them today, tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, you guys. Let me know how you like those things and how they work out for you, okay? But for now, until next time, you guys just make sure that you go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and leave a thumbs up. And until next time,